say call Kamla. Let me call Kamla. Let's see if I have Kamla now.
It's her birthday too?
No, no, no. We want to talk about the controversy in Trinidad.
Oh God.
You sure you want to give that life?
No, I want to give it live. I want to talk to Kamla. Let me see if Kamla will pick up the phone. If we call the political leader the PM, how we can call Kamla? I know for Kamla number. Right?
Kami.
But
Hold on.
you know, while you call, I didn't get a chance to weigh in, and
Hold up. We calling Kamla for
okay.
actually I see number. That's Miss Kamla Prasad. That's the phone ring.
Hmm?
Folks, we calling Mrs. Kamla Prasad Besessa.
Hello,
Hello, Mrs. Kamla Prasad Besessa. You are live on WZYE 95.9
speaking.
FM in New York and New Jersey. How are you doing, Miss Kamla, Miss Prasad Besessa?
Good night. I'm fine, sir. How are you?
We are wonderful, Miss Besessa. Miss Besessa, we want to say firstly, we appreciate very kindly that you're able to pick up the phone and talk to us because in the past we have called several people from the other side of the political divide and they have not picked up the phone. So let me say that coming from us here in the diaspora, that we humbly appreciate that you pick up the phone. How are you doing, Mrs. Kamla Prasad Besessa?
I'm a little tired because I was out for a couple of days. I returned to Trinidad yesterday, but I'm so happy to be back home, as you will appreciate. So I'm fine, and thank you for asking.
Miss Prasad Besessa, we just want you to lay one thing to rest regarding the toll issue. We just want you to lay that to rest.
Shall I take Shall I take a photograph of my toes and send it?
Yeah, we be more than willing for that to happen, of course, because we feel that our program is a balanced program, and what we do, Mrs. Prasad Besessa, is that we pick up the phone and call politicians. We are in the diaspora, and we feel that politicians should pick up the phone and talk to people, especially us here in the diaspora, right? And it is good that you will lay that issue to rest because it was a big issue all over the radio stations and people
I'm a
say,
little tired because I was out for a couple of days. I returned to Trinidad yesterday,
mm,
but I'm so happy to be back home, as you will appreciate.
mm.
So I'm fine, and thank you for asking.
And you are well. Everything is going fantastic. Hello, mm. Miss Prasad
Shall I
Besessa,
take
do you want to
Shall I
say?
take a photograph of my toes and send it?
It will be required. It will be
No, that's
necessary.
not required. We
We
we don't
believe
need
you.
that. Do you want to say anything to the people in the diaspora because they haven't heard from you? We in the diaspora have not heard from you in a long time. Do you want to say anything to the people in the diaspora?
Mhm.
Think she.
Did she hear us?
Hello, did you hear me?
I'm a little tired because I was out for a couple of days.
Oh,
I
she's
returned to
tired. She's
Trinidad
tired.
yesterday, but I'm so happy to be back home, as you will
Mm.
appreciate. So I'm fine, and thank you for asking.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Kamla Prasad Besessa. We appreciate you picking up the phone. Thank you. Mm.
Shall I take Shall I take a photograph of my toes and send it? Do you have a toe fetish by chance?
I don't think that's necessary. We don't think that's necessary. But thank you so much, Mrs. Kamla Prasad Besessa, for picking up the phone. We appreciate it.
Yeah, she's tired. So let's bid her good night.
Okay, good night. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
So, folks,
Mm.
what you guys are learning is something that it's better to try and fail
Then fails to
than
try.
fail to try. when you think something is impossible, impossible also spells
It
I
is.
am possible.
Mhm.
And I want to say that we might be one of the first radio stations in a long time to call an opposition political leader and they pick up the phone.
Hmm.
And all we were trying to do is to prove that. So what we can say now, that if we call the opposition leader, she picks up the phone.
Hmm.
And hello.
Call, call
Yes,
calling him.
call her drop.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mrs. Kamla Prasad Besessa. Yeah, we were
You
just
can say,
you
sir, you can just say Mrs. Bisasa. It's easier for you.
okay, all right.
It's not a long name.
Yeah,
Mrs. Bisasa.
yeah, Mrs. Besessa.
Or
And
Kamla. You can say Kamla too.
okay, all right, all right. No, we like to be respectful. We like to be respectful. So
Thank you.
so Mrs. Besessa,
But
we
the
were
toes.
say that again.
You were talking about my toes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We no, we are not on the toes issue anymore. We know that you are fine.
Well, be assured I have all my 10 toes.
Mhm.
God is good, you know. I have all 10 toes. Nothing is wrong with my toes or with my fingers, no, with my brain.
Mhm.
I'm a diabetic, as the whole world knows. I've shared that. I'm fine.